Today we're diving into some controversy. Today we're covering the controversial topic, would or could Northwest Arkansas survive without Walmart? And today we're covering all those both yeses and also the no's. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody! If you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois, the worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Huntsville, I could have moved to Knoxville, I could have moved to Maryville, I could have moved to Golden, I could have moved to Boulder, I could have moved to Boise, I could have moved anywhere. But I chose Northwest Arkansas, and it's by far the best place to live in America, literally by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, email me, text me, let's sit down for coffee. Let's talk about, again, why I chose Northwest Arkansas, again, versus anywhere else in America. And also, I want to mention this out there. Always call me, text me, whatever the case is. I always love talking about real estate here in the area itself. I always make time for all my clients and people looking to move to the area. So feel free to call me anytime. I will always make time. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Obviously, before we jump into the yes and no's of can Northwest Arkansas survive without Walmart, Walmart isn't going anywhere. Obviously, biggest company in the world, Fortune 1, built one of the most massive campuses in the world, obviously employs some of the most amount of people in the world. So again, Walmart isn't going anywhere. This is just a thought experiment. What would happen if Walmart did disappear? But I want to just clarify again, Walmart ain't going nowhere. There's no rumors of it ever. I mean, they have really dug their heels in here between all the infrastructure, all the headquarters, all the new hospitals, the colleges, all art centers, Crystal Bridges. Walmart ain't going nowhere anytime soon. But let's do this thought experiment right now. All right. Yes, today we're covering the controversial topic, can Northwest Arkansas actually survive if Walmart just disappeared? We're talking the Waltons, everything gone. My Boston accent, even though I'm not from Boston. Gone. So the first thing I want to cover is the yeses. I want to argue the fact that yes, Northwest Arkansas can survive without the Walmart or Waltons or anything. So the first reason, this is the most obvious reason, is that especially in about like 3 to 4 to maybe 5 years from now, Northwest Arkansas is going to be very established. Trail systems, new roads, new businesses, healthcare systems, colleges, universities. Like, it's going to be really, really well put together, done. Cancer research centers, everything. So new hospitals. So that's going to be yes. In 5 years, Northwest Arkansas will be completely fine without the Waltons. First of all, because they obviously are helping a lot with this whole process. But again, it's going to be very well established in 5 years. That's the first point. That's the first yes. And the second yes, that Northwest Arkansas could survive without Walmart. And going back to all this, once everything's established, then, everything would change. And I don't know which direction it would go. We'd obviously have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of trail systems. I'm sure the outdoor scene would be drastic. I mean, in a good way, it'd be massive. There's new businesses coming here. There's all sorts of different things happening. And, a couple of years from now, without Walmart potentially being here. Walmart's not leaving, of course. If Walmart is leaving here. But the fact is that once that vacuum was created, something would fill it. And I think it'd be a healthy fill. But it'd be different businesses. It'd be different things. It would be more piecemeal together. It wouldn't be a solid thing. But there would be a huge vacuum. And naturally, people would rise up. Businesses would rise up. Arkansas State would rise up. And there would be all the different parts of America that would probably move here to fill that vacuum. I'm sure there'd be incentives. I'm sure there'd be a lot of things down the pipeline that would fill that vacuum to actually, again, fill that space that Walmart took. So it would look different. It wouldn't be, as concise potentially. It wouldn't be a lot of different things. But again, it would be definitely different, but it would certainly look the same based on the infrastructure that currently exists. And the third, yes, that Northwest Arkansas would be just fine without Walmart, arguing that, they're not leaving, of course, is the fact that there's other massive businesses in the area. So it's a little unfair, but we still have Tyson, we have JB Hunt, we have other transportation companies, we have other food processors, we have other up-and-coming startups that are on the verge of being very large businesses, and they're staying right here. We have a lot of businesses moving here. So again, it'd be kind of piecemeal, but we do have those two core people, business that would kind of maybe fill that gap. We have JB Hunt and Tyson. Now it's a little unfair because there's not many areas that have so many large businesses in the area itself. I mean, besides large, obviously large cities like Austin or Seattle or LA or Chicago or New York. But Northwest Arkansas holds, more than just one massive business. It also holds JB Hunt and Tyson, which are just massive businesses altogether. So they are also helping out Hunt in other ways. Tyson really focuses on the wildlife and outdoor scene. JB Hunt actually focuses more on the creative side to some extent. Also, they have schools and other things, so they do other things, but Walmart specifically works on the outdoor section, the trail systems, the infrastructure of that nature. So that would be a big gap to fill, and I think Tyson JB Hunt would fill that, plus other parts would be filled in as well. But again, we're not just completely sold on Walmart. Big part of it, huge part of it, but again, that would be a different part that would step up as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out, maybe you're looking to come down here, maybe vacation, maybe just, you never know. I made 3-day itineraries, like literally day by day, restaurant by restaurant, thing by thing. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, maybe you are using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally, is Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below, name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all that information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. And every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? When is First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on downtown Rogers? What's going on in Pinnacle? What is going on in Walmart Amphitheater? What new golf course coming here? What's going on at Topgolf? There are so many things all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below, make sure you get that email every single Friday. But I need you to be aware, I need you just heads up here. You will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak, but I promise you will be the most important person eventually when you make it down to Northwest Arkansas. All right, we covered the yeses. Now let's cover the no's. The no's that Northwest Arkansas could not survive or live or even thrive without Walmart. And the first no is going to be the sheer attention that Walmart brings to the area itself. Now I'm going to leave other sections no's here in a second, but this one is a major player. Between Walmart's influence across the world, by the Waltons, by the things that they're doing, by all the marketing and PR and things that they're driving to drive people here, that would be a huge missing thing that cannot be replaced. Everyone knows Walmart, literally across the world. And so if that disappeared, it would definitely turn eyes far away from Bentonville, Arkansas. That would be its biggest asset beyond other things we're going to talk about here in a second. But honestly, the biggest asset of Walmart for Bentonville is obviously the money. That's going to be a huge missing piece, but just the attention, a fact of actually saying people know Walmart, love Walmart, care for Walmart, move here for Walmart, want to be here near Walmart, businesses with Walmart, and just the sheer attention would just be a huge missing piece. And that would be its biggest thing. That'd be a huge vacuum that could not be replaced and would be again, not sure if Northwest Arkansas would be on the map without that attention on Bentonville and Fayetteville and Springdale and Rogers. And the second reason no that Northwest Arkansas would not survive without Walmart is going to be the other businesses that are attached to Walmart. Now, again, I've talked about this plenty of times, but just the adjacent businesses that come to Walmart, not only in the Walmart sphere, but want to be part of the Walmart sphere. Meaning, we have anyone who works with Walmart, meaning Dove, Coca-Cola, 3M, whoever, has to have a major presence here in Northwest Arkansas. They have to have employees, they have to have negotiating deals, they have to have salespeople, they have to have account managers. Lots of people take it to run the company inside the company. So that is super common here in Northwest Arkansas. So if you are working with Walmart, you know that eventually you have to have a large footprint here in Northwest Arkansas. Those people would be gone. The other part of it is that when companies move here, some of them want to be acquired by Walmart. Some of them want to be in the presence of Walmart. Some want to work directly with Walmart that don't currently. So you have car manufacturers, you have bike manufacturers, you have obviously apparel manufacturers moving and putting a presence here to deal directly with Walmart. They don't even sell quite yet, but they're getting ready with a presence here in the area itself. So that'd be a huge missing piece as well. If Walmart decided to disappear, the ecosystem of startups and businesses would just be evaporated so fast that it'd be a huge reason why Northwest Arkansas could not survive without that actual infrastructure and ecosystem. And the third and final reason no that Northwest Arkansas could not survive without Walmart is going to be the actual future growth of the area itself. Walmart is a huge driver monetarily, ecosystem, businesses, employment, everything really is a huge future growth for Walmart, of course. So if you were just to remove Walmart, all the businesses, all the things that are attached to it, the money, everything, it'd be very challenging for Northwest Arkansas to continue to grow. It would be good for a couple years, but it would not nearly move at the pace it is currently, with all the new infrastructure, with all the cool things happening, with all the mountain biking, with all the new attention, with all the new, roads and and parks and all the different things that we are able to do here in Northwest Arkansas. It would be, the infrastructure would be there, but if more people moved here, it'd be overcrowded and everything. So it's good to see Walmart obviously continue to do this and continue to grow infrastructure and all these different things, because it would be a huge hindrance for the future and a huge downturn for the future of Northwest Arkansas. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you have not been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally made by me, by yours truly, page by page, basically detailing demographics, cities, populations, all the cool things that's going on here. So basically, it's your go-to guide for all the things about Northwest Arkansas. 120-page guide. It's a real thick boy, to say the least. Then it comes with my 3-day itineraries, printed right in there. It comes with stickers, it comes with postcards, and just wait. It comes with the NWA coloring book. Wow! Anyway, who doesn't want this thing? It's amazing. I mean, are those times you just sit at work and color? Shouldn't be doing that, but maybe you want to. Anyways, coloring book, fantastic. Long story short, it comes in a box, literally boxed right to your home. Enter your name and address below. I'll make sure you get that back and shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It's my favorite for F word. Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Alright guys, it's the next one.